Hey guys, and welcome back to the GC for this week's video. So, I don't have any pickups this week. I've not spent any money on Vinted or on eBay. However, I do have a little channel update for you today. So with only a few people watching my video for the game, Star Fox game, and my thoughts on that, I had a little bit of positive news for myself that I added to the end of that. I'm going to show you that now, and then we'll get to the not so good news. So I don't know if anyone buys these, the Retro Gamer magazines. I have bought two, or I have a subscription, and I went and also bought myself one as well. And there's a reason why I did that. Now, it's something of a dream of mine was to be part of this magazine. So at the back of the book, they do a retro gaming corner. It's a write-up by Faith Johnson. It's called Collector's Corner, and each month they put different people's games rooms in, and I've always wanted to be in the book, in the magazine, and never really been ready to show off my games room until now. And Faith messaged in one of the retro groups, retro gaming groups, and I jumped at the chance of having an opportunity of getting my room shown off. So I messaged Faith. Faith sent me over a load of questions to answer, and then I had to send over some pictures and stuff of my games room and my favourite pieces. So that's exactly what I did. So she's taken my answers, edited edited it into a piece, and I have finally got myself in to the Retro Gamer magazine. So this month is me. So if you haven't picked up the Retro Gamer already, go and pick it up, have a read, tell me what you think, just about where my collecting started, why I started collecting Wii and Wii U, and then a few pictures of the games room. So if you haven't seen the games room tour already, check it out. I've had a lot of updates since then. I will show you around the room in a bit. It's a little bit of a mess at the moment. Obviously, I was doing my drawings in behind me. And I've had to move some of the units out the way to do so. So on that, next onto the bad news. So I will be continuing doing my videos twice weekly, whenever possible, where I can. However, I had a call this week, or tail end of last week, to say that my landlady, so I rent, always difficult with renting, you never know, there's always never has that security. But I had a call from my landlady to say that her mum isn't very well, and she will be selling the house, which leaves me 5 months to find somewhere to live or somewhere to buy if I can afford it. She did offer me this place to buy. Obviously, I will have talks with her to find out how much it's going to be and whether I can even afford it. I'd love to be able to stay here and keep my games room, especially with the amount of work I've put into the murals and the work I've put into putting this together. sometimes that is life, and it happens. You know, especially when family members are ill, you can't help that. And we had a really good chat. She was very empathetic to my situation, and I was very empathetic to her situation. Obviously, it can't be easy when your parents are ill, and you know, my mum is currently struggling with a few things, and she's not been very well this week herself. So I totally understand, you know, why she's had to do it. I'm gutted that it's come to that. And so I've put a hold on all my drawings at the moment, because there's a great possibility I will have to paint over them and start all over again somewhere else, unless I can find the money to be able to get a deposit or find a way to buy this place. But we'll see what happens over the next 5 months. I am now currently actively looking for another place. So yeah, I'm absolutely gutted at the situation, for everything I've done to put it together. So yeah, a little bit of an end of an era here at the GC, here in the games room, and hopefully we can find something that is just as good, just as nice, and something that will suit me, that I can still set up the games room somewhere else, or keep it here should that be the case. And so on that, I'll just show you what I had done with the murals. I'll just give you a quick glance over what was done so far. So we'll start with the one I was drawing currently. So I'll switch over now. So as you can see, was the Mario Land mural. We then had Super Mario World, and we were in the midst of doing the Super Mario 2 mural as well. Obviously we had the blank spaces for 3 and 1. So yeah, that's where we were. Obviously that's all now currently on hold, which rather disappointing. I really do love doing the drawing and the murals. So those videos will be on hold until I can find another place or carry on if I can afford to buy this one. And then lastly, obviously, is the other side, is the murals that I had already done. One of my favourites there, Bubble Bobble. Obviously you can't see much of this one, but the Super Mario 3 there down in behind, that's every world from Mario 3. And the final one over here was the Amiga mural. But the fact that I may have to start this all over again and do it all again could be quite interesting, could be fun, that I get to draw it all over again. But it's going to be quite painful if I have to paint over it, that's for sure. So moving obviously onto the other side of the room, currently we have a lot of Wii games stacked up, ready to fit in with the Wii collection that currently I've run out of room for shelving, unless I move some of the classic stuff over here out, and slot the rest of the Wii games into there. So I hadn't planned to do anything there yet, but with me possibly having to move, it's kind of just sat there for the minute. And then there's a lot of Wii games left over and things that we still have to sell, a few plush and other bits that will be, or that are up for sale on Vinted and eBay. So if you're interested in any of that, take a look. I believe my handle was there on AJ715 on both of those. So yeah, if you're interested, feel free to go and have a look. This is the couch. Whether that will be able to fit into a games room, who knows. But so yeah, that's the update. Pretty devastated when she did call me. So all the plans on making any adjustments to the room are currently on hold. And please leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed watching the video today. Obviously it's not the most cheery one compared to what some of them have been. Please subscribe for all future videos and hit the bell icon for updates as they come. I will definitely not be stopping doing my channel, and will try and keep going as much as possible. Obviously when it does come to the move, or if I have to move, then my videos might take a little bit of hit over that time. But thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching my channel. Share these videos to your friends and family, so I can, keep growing my channel. I appreciate all the support I've had so far. 35 subscribers, it's might not be much to shout out about, but it's a start, and it's really appreciated. So thank you to those who have subscribed. I'm going to say, if you're watching the channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps my channel. And as always, don't forget to create your world of gaming.